and love.
Hey guys, it's Bree
and Nell,
and today we come with another, what should I say?
another reaction video to a
Love and Hip Hop, you know, little segment. Let's just play it and see. Y'all get our reaction, and then we're gonna tell you how we feel about it, and then in the comments let us know how you feel about it. So here.
Told you last night, you're not a woman, so you don't understand what women go through, feelings we deal with. That girl is over there mentally going through battling. In her mind, she battling. I hate him, but I love him. I hate him, but I love him. I got married to him. I had 2 kids by him. I didn't have to do this. I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. I can make it. I can't make it. He her. He ain't her. Do he love him? Is she the only one? That is so mentally.
It is.
Stop with her mentally, because she losing her mind.
Peace out. I really think them girls should stay out of this one. Let the lovely couple or divorcees, you know what I'm saying, have at it themselves. They need to talk amongst themselves. We don't need to be a part of this. He go.
Oh, I felt that. I felt every word.
In my spirit, I felt it.
Every single word.
I don't know, it's kind of like the Ray J thing when Ray J was just cheating on Princess and stuff like that. Cheating is just wrong. And if you just gonna cheat, just be single. Like that. And the back and forth, like, especially with married people. You married. It's kind of hard to leave a situation when you're actually married. You know? I don't think it's as easy to leave, but you can leave.
But like she said, it's gonna be a mental struggle. Like she has 2 kids by him, and they were married, right?
Erica and Safaree, yeah.
Yeah, they were married. So it's like,
and they ain't been married that long. Just like Ray J and Prince, they ain't been married that long. I understand that that's a lot of back and forth. He wants her one minute, and then, you know, a couple weeks later you see him in the street with somebody else. That stuff messes with you. That's not verbal abuse. That's mental abuse. Like,
it is. And all these men, they can dish it out. They can dish it out as long as they can go. And then as soon as it backflips and backfires on them, they crying boo-hoo. Oh, I can't take this. Why are you doing this to me? I want to go off. Why? But you did.
They want their cake and eat it too. But it's not just for men. There's women out here to do the same thing.
The
same thing. And if you one of them people, just be single. Don't put people through hurt. Like I've seen people put whole families through the ringer with just their mess. Don't leave these people alone.
Yeah, I love how Shekinah defended her.
Yeah,
I just love
even
how
though she was gonna fight her, but that's another video. They
gonna fight.
Yeah.
Well, for that moment, honey, she put her differences aside.
Because Erica was like, "I'm not hurt." She's like, "Yes, you are." Shekinah, you did not have to do that. Hurt your lip. She could have said that in private.
She could have.
She could have. No,
she said it was true. So far, I didn't want to hear that. As y'all can see, he got up and left. He didn't want to hear none of that.
A lot of people need to work on their communication. Just because someone is telling you about yourself.
Exactly.
And they're correct.
Exactly. It's because they know it's true and they don't want to hear it.
You can't handle it. I know a lot of people like that. But at the end of the day, you got to sit there and take it.
You do.
Or nothing's going to be resolved.
Constructive criticism, yes.
I remember I had an ex, and I would just sit there and tell him like what the problem was, why I was upset, and he still took it and just blew it all out of proportion, or just said, or made it like he was not the main issue.
He played victim. That's what narcissists do.
And I said that, and I said he was a narcissist, and he said I was verbally abusing him. At that point, you gotta leave the relationship. When I tell you, there's people out here that just, it makes no sense. If you want to be single and party and all that stuff, just be single. Why mess with someone with, you know, kids, or get into a relationship with that person and then have kids with them when you know you don't really want them like that?
It's the games, bro. People just think relationships is a big game. And y'all gonna mess around and cross the wrong person.
Honey, people get...
And it's gonna be it.
People get stabbed up out here. Keep playing with people.
I mean, seriously.
We see it all on the internet. Yeah. Husband stabbed, wife kill wife, wife kill her. Y'all need to stop playing with people.
Lesson gonna be learned somehow, some way. It gotta be learned. It's gonna be the easy or the hard way. You'll pick.
And it's crazy because these people lose everything. Like, they can have everything they could ever want. They had that family, that life, and then go do something dumb and just lose it. Lose it all.
Yeah. It's nobody really thinks of the consequences while you're doing it wrong.
You should. You should be like, oh, well, I know. You know me, I overthink things, so I can't really make no rash decisions because I'm thinking about how everything gonna play out. So I'm always gonna be like, if I do this, this is gonna happen. If I do this, this might happen. And I don't take them risks. I might have did it when I was younger. I would say like 20s, 19s. But when I got older, I got more serious. I'm 28 now. I'm more serious. I know right from wrong. And these are they growner than us. They older than us. Safaree, how old is Safaree? 30-something?
Girl, I don't know. I have no idea. But I kind of want to piggyback off of what she said. This mental thing, like she was right. Like, men don't understand the mental stress that women go through when it comes to them in certain situations, because especially if you already came from a relationship where you have been traumatized from people cheating on you or whatever the case may be, and it's like you actually put yourself out there to trust again, to love again, and then they end up doing the same thing constantly. It will mess you up.
That's a really shitty thing to do. I'm sorry, but it is.
It is. It really is. And then they're gonna be like, oh, you're changing, you're doing this, you're doing that. I bet I am.
You made me.
Exactly. Like, you don't make it easy. Like, come on now.
It's the not caring for me.
It's the not caring, nonchalant attitude.
It's the selfishness for me, because you're only thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about the other person. You're not thinking about if you got kids. You're not thinking about how the kids going to be affected. Exactly. You're not thinking about nothing. You think about you.
About yourself.
And in that case, you need to be single and worry about you. Now, if you're single with kids, you gotta worry about your kids too. So don't get that twisted. Take care of your kids. But I don't know. It's just, you see a lot of it on the TV. It's you know, it's on TV. So,
but this is real life stuff.
It's happening a lot in real life, and people are just not caring enough.
At this point, I just come to terms. Like, people gonna do what they want to do, regardless of your feelings or not.
There are a few good people out here, a few good men, a few good women. You just really gotta find them, because a lot of people like to pretend to be a good man, like to pretend to be a good woman, and you just gotta weed them out.
Use your discernment.
If you see one thing wrong, I'm sorry.
Nip it in the bud.
Nip it. And if they don't change after that, leave them.
And watch for you're always nagging, you're always complaining. Watch for that too, because your complaints and your problems are not nagging.
It's not. If you're legitly like, if someone's cheating on you and you catch them and they're like, they make up an excuse on why. Like I said, I had somebody that just made up, you know, they cheated because they got bored. Like they ain't had enough to do in their time.
I'm sorry. What?
Not enough to do in their time. Like they had too much free time on their hands.
Because they're bored.
Yes. Or that I was upset with them. Just because someone's upset with you does not mean you go and cheat. Where that makes sense?
This comes from people who aren't taught, who are not brought up the correct way.
But at the end of the day, you know that if I'm telling you I cheat on you and you start crying, why the heck would you go and cheat on somebody else? You don't like it? Why do you think I'ma like it? Do unto others what?
As you want done unto you.
Okay. Now, if you want to get cheated on, I mean, that's a conversation y'all need to have. But listen, I want to be a cheater, and they be like, oh, cool, me too. Y'all,
that's what
you know.
Saying, honey. Don't dish out what you can't get, back, honey. I'm trying to tell you. It's a shame to be like that, like a, what is it? Like a tick for tack type of thing. It's a shame. But sometimes people got to.
And I'll leave you then. I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to leave you. So then you're going to be hurt twice.
Hurt. Like I said before, I gave warnings. Alright, I ain't just gonna willy-nilly cheat. I've never cheated ever. But I give warnings, and then I start talking to other people because, you know,
people don't heed them warnings.
Hey, That is what it is.
That is what it is. You be alright. Just how you thought I'd be alright. You be alright.
Exactly.
But that ends our little rant for today.
Yes, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video.
Thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing.
Yes.
We love you.
God loves you always.
Bye.